Hey everyone, Matt here. So I recently bought the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood Blu-ray sets, which I have a video on, you can find it at the end page. And these sets came with the full series, of course, as well as 4 OVAs, which stands for Original Video Animation if you didn't know. Usually I don't think much of these OVAs, since they don't have much to do with the main story and are usually not too great. They're good, just not great. But I was actually surprised by one of them in the Blu-ray set. It was called The Blind Alchemist. Going into this short, I wasn't expecting much, but this OVA actually really surprised me. I always wanted to know more about other alchemists and what their lives were like, as well as if any others have ever tried human transmutation, what their outcomes were like, and why they chose to do it in the first place. And this episode did a good job of answering my questions and showing us more of the Fullmetal world outside of the main story. And did I mention this episode is very dark, and I love that about it? If you haven't seen this episode yet, you should probably click off now if you don't want it to get spoiled, because we're going to jump into a lot of spoilers. So it starts off with Ed and Al talking about a rumor that someone had successfully performed human transmutation. This is the first time that we've heard of someone actually being successful in human transmutation and bringing life back. My first thought was obviously that the rumor was fake, because we know human transmutation can't be done, so of course I figured that when they meet this alchemist, it'll turn out to all be a lie. So the boys go and meet with this alchemist, whose name is Jude, and he reveals that he truly succeeded in human transmutation, and that his payment was his eyes. I'm going to take a pause in the story and just say that I thought it was unique that he lost his eyes. It's not like Mustang who lost his sight. Jude lost his eyes. It was something I found fascinating since he couldn't see the results of his human transmutation and what he has created. Going back to the main story, I was really caught off guard when he said he actually successfully performed the human transmutation and that the little girl was the result of it. I actually started to believe that somehow he really performed the human transmutation and it came out successful, but obviously that was shut down. I can't ignore the scene when Ed is trying to secretly find the room the lady told him not to go to. It's just so funny how stealthily and sneaky he's trying to get up the stairs, but obviously he's not. So this is when the story takes a turn. The little girl takes Al to a closed off room in the mansion and shows him the real Rosalie who Jude brought back. We are shown his decayed body with orange hair, and at the moment I was like, what the heck? This is so dark. The little girl who was playing with Al was actually adopted, and the decayed body is the real Rosalie that he brought back in human transmutation. And it just turns out that everyone in the mansion who works for the family is keeping the secret, and that the human transmutation wasn't successful. This blew my mind. It goes to show that human transmutation in the Fullmetal world is not possible. It shows the extent a family will go to make sure a secret is well kept and make a man believe he didn't lose his eyes for nothing. This episode surprised me as well as it probably surprised many of you, because I didn't expect this type of outcome. I was just so shocked the whole reveal, and knowing life for Jude and the family will never be the same and will always be involved around the secret. I really enjoyed this OVA, and it gave me a sense of what life was like for other alchemists and had a great and dark narrative to go along with the tragedies of the family. The only real question I have left is, why wasn't Jude a human sacrifice for Father's plan? That doesn't matter though. Well, if you guys did enjoy the video, want to see more Fullmetal videos in the future, maybe hit that like button, subscribe. I do have more. There's a playlist right here, a video right here, the subscribe button right here. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!